Hi, my name is Tara. Welcome to my channel. Today, instead of showing you a particular look that I know you really want to see, I wanted to try a little creative freestyling with makeup. So we're going to do something never done before and just show you what it's like to freestyle with your makeup and just have fun, be creative. So I'm going to start with my Mark Trainer face tapes, and I bought the pack of the brown face tapes. Came with these refills, so I'm using the same face tape I used in my last video and reusing it. I'm just adding on some new little refills. So it's very convenient to use the refill. You take the little refill, there's the clear part on top, you push this little part through the clear, boop, and voila. Now I'm going to prep the skin. And with this creative look today, I just want to get a very open eye space so I can really play with a relatively clean skin and a graphic fun eye. Using my 91% Walgreens alcohol. I just do 2 pads and soak them through, get them nice and good. I'm just going to clean the skin so that they adhere really well because I have like skin products on. Let that dry off, which happens pretty quickly. And I want to see it like this. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to peel off my little guy here. Yeah. But I also don't want him to touch the brow too much because if I decide to pull that brow out graphically, I don't want it to stifle my brow line. Give him a little hold. Just gonna flip my pony up so I can tuck it underneath. Perfecto. Ta-da! And you can play with where you put the string to kind of change the direction of the snatch. Smooth out any little ripples. I like that. All right, now ready for makeup. I want to keep the skin pretty clean and kind of do mostly eyes. Little Becca buns on my lips. Yeah, that's pretty. Now I'm going to go in with these Clé de Peau. So keep in mind I already have moisturizer on, so I'm pretty well prepped. We have beige, almond, and ochre. I'm going to take a little ochre. These are like an under eye brightening pen. A little bit, just to like get a little perfection going on the skin, but nothing too intense. See that almonds, a little bit of that. Just want like a nice even skin tone, but I don't want like thick makeup. And a dab of this beige. Yeah, that's good, that's light. And the consistency of this is more like, it's not as thick as concealer, so it kind of gives you a beautiful, creamy delight. Take my Giorgio Armani brush and just blend it all out so it's even and everywhere and very smooth. So it's not an all-over foundation, it's just evening out any imperfections in the skin tone. And in this case, you'll notice I'm wiping more, so I don't mind if I wipe the product around and if I even lose a little bit of it, because I'm going for a very light coverage. Now, I'm going to try some of this MAC. I want to say this is a painterly pot, but in white. It's from Japan, so there's no English on the back, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm going to lay a little bit of this down. This is the white. So my idea today, I just want to play with colors and shapes. And the reason why I did want to use the face tapes today is they really do help me like manipulate the shape of the face and open up my eyes and give me more room to like have fun and play with the shapes more. I'm just like kind of whiting out a shape, so when I lay this color over it, I make sure that it like really shows. And I'm just like playing with this shape so I can kind of like cheat my eye shape and change it. I'm literally just making this up as I go along, which is a lot of times the most fun thing you can do in makeup. And a lot of times, you know, if you don't try new things like this, you don't get to discover new things, you know? That does work a lot better when you just like lay that white down and don't be shy with it. So I'm gonna like play with this interesting shape I'm creating and kind of like take away parts I feel like aren't adding anything great to it. So this one is going up and this one is not as angled. So let's make that one. You might notice I'm not using my Preciso liner today, right now. I'm using this Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage brush. It's supposed to be for concealer. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier Smoky Eyeliner brush. And I have this Burn It Blue by Nars with these two colors. And they're both creamy. I'm going to go on this one. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's see what happens when people stop being polite. My dogs are breathing in here and they sound like something from a horror movie. That's pretty. Probably gonna trim it down in the corner, but I like it. I'm sure if I'd put it on just bare, it would look a lot different, the color, but I like it with the white underneath. It's more of like a pastel-y spring vibe. I'm gonna mix get in there a little bit, the other color. Let's just see what happens. I've never used this before. Just like a little here for a little dimension. All right, now I think what we want is to just take this down a little bit in certain places, clean it up. Like, I think I'll take away this white. I don't feel like I need it so much anymore. Take this down off of the tape. I think I can take the tails off a little bit just to help lift the eye. Like right there. I like that part gone. I think it helps to lift the eye. Let's darken up these brows a little bit. Add a little dimension to this face with this guy. The Nars, my trusty little brow palette. Let's go on the light and the medium. Just a little bit definition. Beautiful. Perfect. See, just like a tiny bit, and you're just like, I'm going to actually surprise you. Put on a lip right now. I'm gonna do the pink Monster Ball lip. This is Makeup Forever number 16C. I like that one first. This is good question. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like this. I use this for just a little moisture and dimension. It's probably not very helpful. Any pinky color will do that has more of a coral to it, but is still fluorescent, but not too fluorescent. It's more of like a coral peachy pink, but we're going to layer more onto it, so that one is interchangeable. So on top of that, we do, it's called Process Magenta by MAC, and I contour the lip with that. It's very ooey gooey. This one is, at least. It's like lipstick. All right, now we take this YSL lipstick. I want to say it's number 49. It looks like this. It's more of like an orchid pink, so it has like very cool tones, lavendery. Take some of that and pop that. Don't bring it all the way out to the outside. Just put it like in the center of the lip. If you bring it all the way out, it will kind of make the lip look a little odd because it is so cool and lavendery. It kind of can give like a old woman effect, if that makes sense. But if you let it just be in the middle, it gives the lip a really beautiful pop that is gorgeous and perfect and iconic. Then we use our Sealed with a Kiss. I'm trying to say is it doesn't give the lip any contour, so if you take away your contour, it's not quite as beautiful. So now that we have a lip and an eyebrow on, we can really see what we need. Let me clean up the eyes just a scotch. This is the Giorgio Armani Precision High Touch. Concealers are fantastic. They're very liquidy, so they don't add like thickness at all. They're beautiful. Oh my god, I love them so much. And just tap that in. I'm gonna use this Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Sculptor. This is Intensity 2. I usually use Intensity 1, but I don't have it, so this is what we're doing. This is as simple as you can literally use your fingers. And I'm going to just do that. I don't do it like on the nose and everywhere else. I just do it on the cheeks. And I'll blend it out with like a foundation brush. What is very similar to the Shade and Illuminate to the contour color of the number 1 is something else I have right here that I'm about to show you. It is this Kevyn Aucoin palette. So this dark one is very similar to, oh, this is Duo number 4. So these two are kind of similar, but this is more similar to the lighter one, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's do that. So I'm not going to bring like a ton of color onto the cheek because this is so colorful. So I'm going to go more neutral. And we can take a little bit of that that's on the hand and bring it in here. But I wouldn't like go directly on the forehead with it because it will get like dark really fast. I will take this highlight part and do a little boop boopy doo. I'm gonna powder this with these Charlotte Tilbury's. I have it in fair and medium. I'm gonna do the fair under the eyes and on the high points of the face. Set that highlight a little bit because it is quite sticky. And on someone else, I probably wouldn't set that if their skin didn't get oily, but as you can probably already see, I'm already getting oily, so that's no bueno. And then I'm also going to take this very beautiful, very subtle Smashbox blush that is called Soft Light Lens. I've used it before. And just give the cheeks a little bit of a glow. Very subtle, like that. So it doesn't compete with the other colors in the face. Capiche? Next. Alright, I think I'm just gonna like waterline the eye. Nothing too excessive, because I do like what's happening here. I just think we need a little more contour. So I'm gonna use this blue here. Maybe a little bit of green too. Just mix those together. I think that might have a nice effect. But I don't want to go over the top and ruin this beautiful look. Let's see how this goes. So I'm just going to go right in the waterline and just pop it out a little bit. She's dreaming. I always wonder what they're dreaming about. I feel like it looks like this. If you go too much liner or too much lash, you go in a different direction. And it takes away from like the cool, like fashiony look of it, you know? Maybe a little white down there. That's nice. It'd also be nice with like a navy mascara. So that is my fun little colorful look for today. Just showing you how I make things up as I go along, and you know, a lot of times that's the best way to do your makeup. Just play and have fun and be creative, and I'd love to see what you come up with.